Hey guys, what's up? This is Zebopus here, and today I'm gonna show you my Kozmo deck profile in this awesome Kozmo playmat, because the damn bits, the Kozmo playmat, and I'm doing a Kozmo deck profile on top of it, so it's like perfect. Before I get this deck profile underway, I'm gonna tell you guys a little history. I always like Kozmos. The fact that this deck is like the best non-pendulum deck that you guys can actually play right now, well, aside from Monarchs, because this deck loses to Monarchs, and then the last set, Breakers of Shadows, give access to Tincan and Kozmojos, and those two guys are like really good. But the main fact that I didn't really pick up the deck like until now was because, well, obviously Dark Destroyers were like super expensive, and this deck had unmatched rarities, and it really bothers me to play a deck that had unmatched rarities on them. Like, you guys know me, I play Evils for like the longest time, and that deck has a lot of unmatched rarities, and this deck was the same thing. And I'm like, for like the two reasons I really want to play this deck, but obviously for the two reasons that I don't want to play this deck was I don't want to spend my Army LA to play this deck for the playset of Dark Destroyers, and this deck had unmaxed rarities, and it really bothered me. But thanks to the Premium Gold series, which basically made this deck all holographic, because all the Kozmo cards in that set is Gold Secret, and Dark Destroyers are not that expensive. They are like $15 to $15 when I got them. So when the Premium Gold got released, I got the entire Kozmo deck. At least all Kozmo cards that are in the Premium Gold set for like under $100. Like, that's a steal right there. Like from what I said, you guys can actually buy and play the set for literally for like the $100 range. So I'll pick up the deck up, and here I am giving you this Kozmo deck profile. Like, the deck is really cheap to play right now, and it's actually still not that bad right now. Like I said at the beginning of this video, if you do not want to play Pendulums, just pick up this deck up, because the deck looks really good, entirely holographic with Gold Secrets. This Farmgirl looks really good as in a Gold Secret, and that goes to the rest of the Kozmo cards, which are, like I said, all Gold Secrets. Well, enough with me ranting. I'm gonna just get straight down to the deck profile. So for the pilots is 2 Farmgirl, 3 Tincan, Wickedwitch, cause good, 19 bitter, and it cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. And this card is also good against Monarch FTK deck as well, because you summon this on their turn, you pay 1,000 to protect yourself, and then during your turn, if they have live equalizer set, you have turn player priority to use this card's effect, so they cannot live equalizer you. So the card's good. Goodwitch, a lot of people don't play it, but I like it because he's at least another pilot that's an 18 beater that you can also tag out for a ship from your hand. So card's good. Strawman, and the last skill palette is 2 Soartrooper, because this deck really lose hard to Monarchs because they play Monarchs on board, but this card always ensures you that you have 2 pilots on the board, because by summoning this, that's 1 pilot, and if you use this card's effect to play 1k to bring out another pilot from your graveyard, that's 2 pilots right there. So you can use both of Soartrooper and the pilot that you brought back to tag out for a ship during your turn, to tag out for a ship in your hand, and then just control the board. So this card's really good, and it's also good with Farmgirl for a rank 3 play. So card's good in that regard. Just for the bet that you're guaranteed to have 2 pilots, pilot art is really good, because you can tag out both of them to bring out 2 ships from your hand. Like, that's really good. For the ships is 3 Dark Destroyer, 3 Sliprider, 1 Eclipser, really big. It's good against Monarch APK because this card can stop and negate their magical explosion and life equalizer, so they cannot game you. And this is also good against rogue decks because this card's effect to negate traps is not once per turn. So as long as you have enough Kozmo monsters that you can banish with this guy's effect so that you can negate traps, you can just keep negate traps by keep banishing Kozmo monsters from your graveyard, because this guy's effect to negate trap is not once per turn. So card is really really good. And the last monster is just 1 Forerunner because it's just another big ship. So those are other monsters. Number spells is 3 Kozmotown, really really good. Like basically gives you a new hand, can get back banished Kozmo monsters, and if this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you get a Kozmo card from your deck. Cards is really good. 3 teleport. Card is probably getting limited because this guy is really really good in this deck. 3 Twin Twister to hit Solemn Strikes that your opponent has said. This card is really good against Dragon Pulse because most of the time they will go first, and their fail usually ends with 2 face downs, which are most likely going to be Solemn Traps that they search, and during your turn you can hit their face on Solemn cards with Twin Twister and then just go up from there. Like this card is really really good, and its discard outlet comes in handy as well because it sets up a Soartrooper and Call of the Haunted. So guys are really really good. Raigeki and 2 Dark Holes to run the spells. Now for traps, I played 10 and they're really really generic. Like 3 Kozmojo, 3 Strike, Warning, and triple Call of the Haunted. So yeah, that's the main deck. It's a 40 card main. Now for the extra deck, it's 1 Break Sword. This card is super good in this deck because with Soartrooper in the deck, you can easily make multiple copies of this and then just use this guy's effect to pop a Kozmotown or a ship and pop one of their cards as well. And then you get a plus with Kozmotown and the ships. And if you pop a ship with this guy's effect to pop one of their cards on the field, you can use the ship's effect to bring back another Soartrooper, and then use that Soartrooper's effect to get back a Farmgirl or a Soartrooper from your graveyard, and then overlay them to make this card again and pop one of yours to pop one of theirs. Like this card is really really good. Like I wish I can play multiple copies of this, but this is like $50 each right now, so I can only afford one. Leviair for OTKs and card is really really good. Nightmare Shark just in case. Volcasaurus and Gaia per game. Nova has a really nice interaction. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can bring out Barbaroid. Like Barbaroid is like good if you manage to bring it up because it's 4K and it can attack twice and monster effects cannot be activated during the battle phase. So card is good against Phantom Knights or Burning Abyss. So yeah, card's good. Infinity to second top of where's Nova? Like that guy. Like Nova. Pleiades. Durendal. Track purchase. Kinda gimmicky, but I like it because it's good for OTKs and it protects your pilots and your ships sometimes, because if you have this on the board, they cannot attack your pilots and your ships other than this card. So guys are really good. Utopic Future for the mirror match. Felgrand to out Utopic Future. Lancelot card's good because as long as this card has Meteorite on it, you can attack directly. And if this card inflicts battle damage, you can pop one monster that your opponent controls. And this card can also negate spell, trap, and monster effect once per turn. So yeah, in that regard, this card is good in the mirror match because this card can stop pilots and the ships, because you can use this guy's effect to negate spell, trap, and monster effects in the damage step. So quite good. And this card, number 38, Whole Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. This card is like insanely good because it's basically a 3k that can negate spells for free. Like, quite insane. So yeah, that is pretty much the deck profile. Well, obviously, in the next ban list, like who knows when that ban list will come out. Like, it could be like any day. On this deck will probably get hit. Like, I can see Solemn Strike getting semi-limited. Like there, I'm not going to limit this card because Konami is basically gonna do what they did this card for what they did to Solemn Warning, because Solemn Warning got semi-limited and then it got limited, and that's what how they're gonna hit Solemn Strike. Okay, they're not gonna hit Mojo. The Dorko can go to 3. They're not gonna hit Raigeki. They're not gonna hit Twin Twister. E-Teleport is possibly gonna get limited because this card is really explosive in Cosmos, and also Super Quantum is a thing. Kozmotown, they're not gonna hit Kozmotown, even though I think this is the best field spell that is currently out right now, because this card has 3 effects in 1, and all 3 of those are really good. For the Cosmo monsters, they're gonna hit they're only gonna hit Dark Destroyer because it's 3k, cannot be targeted, and it can pop monsters at any given time. So they're gonna hit Dark Destroyer, they're not gonna hit Slip, they're not gonna hit Strawman. They're maybe gonna hit Tincan, but card is still too new, and they're not gonna hit Farmgirl because Farmgirl is not great right now. I mean, card used to be good, but unless your band is to nuke their board with Raigeki or Dark Hole, this card is not good because 1500 is really not that big right now. Because again, Dragon Balls, they are just gonna run this over with their Draco Slayers unless you can like take the Farmgirl out to bring a ship from their hand, but that's not really good of a play because they're most likely gonna have Solemn Strikes, and this card loses the Solemn Strike, and this deck alone loses the Solemn Strike because Solemn Strike can stop pilots, and sometimes you really need pilots effect to go up to Tega for a ship from your hand, and Solemn Strike can stop that. Like, Solemn Strike really hurt this deck like a lot. That pretty much runs up my main deck for Cosmos at the moment right now. So don't forget to comment and like on this video, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And this is Evil Boy signing out. Peace out, guys. Peace out. This guy's really good. Like, really insanely good.